Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Taylor Hutchison, and you're listening to the best sports broadcast team in this area, the voice of Toombs Bulldogs, Y101.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in Eastman. We have been in about just a little under an hour rain delay, or lightning delay, rather. The stands are filling back up. The teams are back on the field. And, Eddie, we're in the 3rd and 11. Before the lightning delay hit, Dalton Lane, a first-year starter, made a huge play in knocking that running quarterback down in the backfield to stall their drive a little bit.
Yeah, he dropped him for about a 5-yard loss, so it'll be 3rd and 11 as we get set to get back underway. And a lot of the games around in the area has done well past halftime, I think, so we'll have a late game tonight, but it'll be okay.
Swainsboro, on the last update, Swainsboro was up over Metter in the 3rd quarter, 14-9. I'll have some more score updates as the night goes on, as I'm assuming our scoreboard show will be cut a little short tonight.
Yep. Now that's the officials trying to get everybody organized on the field. Oh, I see what it is. All the officials footing on the field. they come running out the end zone. That's what we were waiting on.
They went to Arby's during the break.
There you go.
Back.
All right, so we getting them set back in their spot. And actually, after that little bit of rain, because we did get a little bit of rain that moved through with that, actually kind of made the field look a little bit better.
It did. It was in need of some water.
Yeah,
and I hope the wet field
it soaked it up. So hopefully it won't be too wet.
So here we go.
We are 3rd and 11 now. Eastman comes up, or Eastman, listen to me. Dodge County comes up to the line. They got trips to the right, one to the left. We got a penalty flag.
And I believe that's going to be encroachment on the nose tackle for Toombs.
Yeah, they had a little, we're just getting started back. Few jitters. Jumped offside, so it'll be 3rd and 6 now. So it's about where it was at on the second down. So we're 3rd and 6. He takes a snap, and he gives it to number 21, and who goes up the middle, maybe picked up 2 yards. It'll be 4th and a long 3, and the punt team looks like it's coming on for Dodge County, so they're going to have to punt it away.
Huge stop by Thomas Cloud.
It's good to see him back on the field tonight. And Will Watts was not able to participate last week. So it's good to have both those guys back out on the field.
Absolutely.
4th and 6. Dodge County's ready to punt it away. Get a good snap. A good high kick. And it's going to kind of take a Dodge County bounce and roll. And they mark it down at about the 24. So Toombs County will take over their 1st and 10 now from the 24-yard line. Good high punt there on for Eastman. We're not really sure what their special teams was going to be like. So looks like they've got a decent punter.
This first drive for Toombs is going to be brought to you by Dot Foods. After the play, I'll get in more on that.
Gavin Hall takes a snap, gives it to MacArthur up the middle, and he picked up a yard or 2. See where they mark him down. They're not going to give him any gain. So we're going without a huddle. We got 3 to the left. Got a man split in the backfield. We got 1 to Gavin Hall in the shotgun. We're spreading them out. He's looking to throw. He's going deep.
He's got a
man open and just overthrew. You're going to have to help me with numbers. I'm still trying to
Cam Robinson?
No, it wasn't Cam. It was 6.
Oh, Lagonza
Hayward. It was just off the end of his fingertips. Just needed to have one more step.
The Toombs County football one drive for Dot is the Bulldogs. If the Bulldogs score a touchdown on the first drive, Dot Transport will donate $250 to the local sports booster club.
All right, Gavin Hall on 3rd down, going across the middle, got a man.
Looked like Will Watts.
Looked like Will, and it's enough for a first down. Actually,
No,
it was 13.
Caden Versluis.
Caden Versluis. That one's going to give me trouble all year.
And
it's enough for a first down, so that'll be 1st and 10 now.
His dad's in our prayers. He donated a kidney to a church member. Surgery went successful today.
Gavin Hall takes a snap and pulls it down, drives that left side, picked up a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down, and I'm going to give him 3, 2nd down and along 7. And we're going without a huddle. That's trying to run this little hurry-up offense. We got 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. Got him in the backfield. Gavin Hall takes a snap, looking deep. Gets hit, has to go down. He gets hit in the backfield. Number 17 for Dodge County on the stop. And it's so dark up here, you can forget looking at a paper.
8-yard loss for the Bulldogs.
Yep.
Good coverage by Dodge County, dropping into his own.
It's 3rd down and about 16 yards. Gavin Hall with a snap. He's looking at, got some room running straight up the middle, and they hit him hard as he slides down around the 39-yard line. They hit him pretty hard there. Not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th and about 7. And
stopping the clock.
They'll stop the clock, and we're going on to punt.
Finishing that drive for Doc. If they score again on the first drive of the second half, they will donate another $250. That's $500 to our local athletics. Learn more about Dot Transportation and the driveForDot.com. Thank you, Dot Foods.
Yes, thank you for all of our sponsors and supporters. Toombs County now 4th and 6. We're lining it down to punt it away. Kind of a low snap, and he gets it off. Good high punt. Call for a fair catch on the 30-yard line. And we got a flag on the play right at midfield. So let's see, check the penalty. 2 flags. It was after the punt, so it'll be assessed. And he's looking for they pointing toward Dodge. I'm not sure what the call is. Let's see. Scott, have you got anything down there?
Preliminary, it looks like it's going to be a holding call against the Indians, Eddie. I'm not really sure. They really haven't indicated a clear indication yet. So it's going to be a hold, exactly what it is. And they're going to call that against the Indians.
Okay.
That's
holding against Dodge County.
That sideline report brought to you by Spivey Orthopedics.
The penalty flag now, one of them's right at the 50-yard line, one's at about the 48. So typically the penalty goes from the spot of the foul. They may wind up, if we'd have took the penalty, well, they'd have wound up in better field position. So we're declining and leaving it at the 30. I believe that's what they're talking Coach Marsh about.
That's right.
I think he's giving it I think he's understanding the rules a little different. Maybe there's a cross in the rules. I assume it was at the end of the return also.
So it is holding. It'll be assessed from this official looks like he's hit it in the wrong direction. So yeah, he was fixing to mark it off against us. So now we'll get it sorted out. He backs him up 10 yards. So Dodge County now will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. So after it was all sorted out, said and done, we Dodge County gets it 1st and 10 from the 20.
Toombs did pick up their first down of the year on that last drive. That's an accomplishment. That first down was a Todd Padgett Housing Center first down.
They take the snap. Quarterback tried to keep it, and he gets sacked in the backfield by Will Watts. Will just met him head to head and threw him back for about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 16, and that's what we were missing last week.
Absolutely. I miss me some Will Watts. I love that kid. He's a baller.
He is a good ball player. He's got a good head on him. So, and he kind of knocks the other guys on the defense, and he fires them up to do a little better. So, second and 16 now. They take the snap, looking to throw, and he's got 2 or 3 men down there, but we had Cam Robinson. It was in and out of his hands. It falls incomplete. Bring up 3rd down now.
Nice job by Cam.
He had 2 guys out there, but we had both of them covered. Cam went up and got his hands on it. So it'll be
money down. Third
down. 3rd and 14, actually. 3rd and 14. They split 2 men out to each side. Got a slot man. They pitch it to the slot man, and he tries that left side, and we run him out of bounds somewhere about the 19-yard line.
Great pursuit and stop by Charles Johnson, first-year starter for the Bulldog defense.
Yeah, they actually say he stepped out around the 17, so it'll be 4th and 12 now, and Dodge having to punt it away again. Here's the snap, and we go after it, but he gets it off. Another high punt, but it's really short.
Great field position for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. He may have netted 6 yards, maybe 7.
Pressure from Hunter Herndon.
Yeah, Hunter was all over him. Never touched him, but he was all in his face. So he kind of pooched that one straight up in the air, and it come down. So Bulldogs will get an excellent field position here. We'll be 1st and 10 now with the ball placed on about the 28-yard line. 7:31 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. No score. Toombs County, Dodge County tying it up here tonight after a lightning delay. We give it to MacArthur, and there's 2 flags on the play.
I believe they were holding Will Watts.
Yeah, right in the middle of that line. So let's check the penalty. It's going to be a hold. It's against us. So hold against Toombs County. So they'll back us up 10. Backs us up to the 40-yard line. So we lost 12 on that. We lost 2 on the play, and then moved us back 10 from there. So it's 1st and 22 from the 40-yard line. We take the ball. We pitch it to MacArthur again. He tries the right side. He crosses the 40 down to about the 35. They're going to spot him down at the 37. They must be spotting them at their feet tonight. Yeah, it's just his helmet's going across the 35, and they spotted it at the 37. Will Watts brings them up now on 2nd down. He's got 3 to his left, and we got a penalty flag. Motion on Toombs County. I think Cam may have left a little early there.
I think the whole offensive line did except the center. Or the whole offense did, but the center. Something messed up with the cadence.
Yep. I seen Cam take a couple of steps before the ball was snapped. So it'll repeat 2nd down now. 2nd and, a long way.
We got to capitalize. After getting the break we got on the last one, we need to capitalize.
Take the snap. He's looking to throw. Throws incomplete to Cam out in the right flats. That'll bring up 3rd down now.
3rd down into McRae.
Yeah. Ball's at the 42. We have got to go to the 18 to get a 1st down. So 24. 3rd and 24. We split 3 to the left. Got a man in the backfield. Gavin's having to move around. Gets Cam. Comes back across the middle. He's still on his feet.
Good 2nd and 3rd.
Good,
effort.
man. He's really just pumping in there. Across the 35 down to about the 33. Short gain, but it was a gain. And they really had our guys covered. It'll be 4th down now. He picked up 10 on that, so 4th and 14. Ball's placed on about the 30, just outside the 32-yard line. Gavin moving some folks around. We got 2 to the left. He splits 2 to the right. Got a man in the backfield. Puts Cam in motion. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Gets hit immediately and dropped back at the 42-yard line. Lost the football. And that actually helped us out because the ball fumbled forward about 5 yards. So they spot the ball at the 38. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 38 for Dodge County. $5:44 left to go here in the first quarter. They're taking a little, I think it looks like maybe a little heat exhaustion timeout. I didn't see either coach call a timeout. I guess it's the officials. The humidity down there. Scott, what's the feel like down there now after this rain?
Well, it is a little more humid than it was at the start of the game. But what I wanted to talk about real fast right there, Eddie, was I don't know if you picked it up or not, but what an outstanding play by Brock Nobles on that play. Gavin was hit. The ball came loose. Brock actually brought the enemy away from the ball and recovered the snap himself. So outstanding play. Heads up play on the part of Brock Nobles.
All right. And so kudos to Brock there. I couldn't tell who from up here who actually recovered the fumble. So Indians come up now 1st and 10 from the 38. And they're looking to throw. Throw it out into the flats. We have a man on him, and he kind of got by him, but then there's a host of dogs all over him, knock him down. Landrum, Cloud, in on the stop. It'll be 2nd down at about 14. They take the snap and give it to the man up the middle. He's got a hole. He crosses the 45 to 50, the 45 to 40, the 35, and we drag him down. A penalty flag comes in right at the end. But he had a long run there. And it appears to be a 1st down for the Indians, but we have 2 flags on the field. Tate Morris checking in on defense.
I didn't see who made that tackle there at the end.
I didn't either, but it was
Looked like Hunter Herndon, maybe.
It was on us, so hold it on us. So that'll tack on 10 more. And it moves the ball down now to about the 19-yard line. So Dodge County will take over 1st and 10 from the 19 with 5:07 left to go in the first quarter. They line it down in the shotgun. They give it to the up back, and he tries the left side, or the right side, rather, and there's a penalty flag on the play, come out right about the time the ball was snapped, so it's probably against the Indians, and it is. Motion against the Indians, and that'll bring it all back and negate that game. So you can imagine it's going to take this whole first quarter to everybody kind of get settled back down and, get back into their their routine and their game plan. Both teams made some mistakes here in this delayed first quarter. They take the snap, take the ball, give it to the back. We're all over him. 78, 55, or 59 rather.
And Thomas Cloud.
Thomas Cloud. And as soon as I can see some light here, I'll try to tell you who those guys were. Johnson and Taylor looked like in on the stop. It's second down and about 20.
False start on
Dodge County. That'll back them up another 5 yards.
Fortunately, they're giving us our favor back. We had an opportunity to capitalize. And, 2 mistakes back-to-back by their offensive line have put them in a kind of a hole. They're looking at probably about a second and close to maybe 30, 34 second.
Yeah, it's really moved them back. The ball's on the 34-yard line. They got to go to the 9. They throw it deep. They got a man open, but we hit him hard in and out of the hands of number 4, Cam. Roberts came out of nowhere and hit him right at the time the ball got there and knocked it all loose. We had a guy on him. And so that falls incomplete. And it'll bring up third down now.
That's great coverage by these young secondary on a great receiver. He was fast.
Yes, he got down the field in a hurry. Dodge County back up to the line. They split 3 to the left, 1 to the right. He's looking to throw again. And we bust that up, but he runs right up the middle. And he dances around for about 8-9 yards.
Stopped by Dalton Lane.
Looked like Gage Herndon in on the right at the end of the play as well. Fourth down. It's 4th and about 20. The ball's on roughly about the 27-yard line. So it's about 18. 4th and 18. And they're going to go for it. They snap the ball, looking to throw, going across the middle, got a man.
Not enough.
But not enough for a first down. Down to about the 15-yard line. They needed to go to about the 9. So Toombs County will take over on downs after a big defensive stand there with 3:35 left to go here in the first quarter. It's still knotted up at 0. And Toombs County now will take over. And, Matt, I just seen a flash of lightning.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I did. Hopefully it's far enough away it's not going to affect us. Gavin Hall brings them up to the line. We got 2 men in the backfield. Running a little bit tighter. We got a flag on the play. And we drive up in there for 2 or 3 yards. But we had a false start. Somebody moved. And that'll back it up 5 more yards. Called an illegal formation. I'm not really sure how that was illegal.
Eddie,
we may have had the slot back may have been up on the line.
Yeah, they're required to have 7 on the line,
yeah.
And I think they only had 6.
Yeah.
But another penalty. Toombs County's 5th in this brief or long first quarter rather than that.
1st and 15 now from the 10. We're just digging ourselves in a deeper hole. Gavin brings him up to the line. We give it to MacArthur again. He's got a hole up the middle, and he gets up to about the 18-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to give it to his feet again. They're going to spot it at the 17. It'll be second down now and about 8. So got a good many of those yards back.
The kid runs hard.
He does. And he's quick when he hits the hole. That's what I like about him. Take the snap, give it to MacArthur again, and they hit him hard right at the line of scrimmage. The ball come loose, but the officials are saying he was down. And let's see where they're spotting this one at. No gain. They're going to put it back at the 17, so it'll be 3rd and 8. Third and 8 now. 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Hall brings them up to the line, looking, got a man open and in and out of the hands. I'm trying to see who it is. Number 6.
Lagon's Hayward, freshman.
Hayward.
Yes, he's going to be good.
Yeah, and he really was kind of got turned around there. Kind of threw over the wrong shoulder, and he tried to twist around, but in and out of his hands. So it brings up 4th down. We'll punt it away from around the 17-yard line now.
Juju Cutler back to punt. It's going to be his second punt of the evening.
They brought it on him the first time, but he got it off. They coming after him again.
And
he gets it off. And it goes straight up in the air.
Whoa,
it takes a Toombs County bounce and roll, and it rolls dead right at midfield. We dodged a bullet there because it hit on about the 25 and then made some bounces and went up the field. So Dodge County will take over 1st and 10 from midfield with 2:44 left to go here in the first quarter. And Matt, they're bringing about 4 guys on that punt rush.
They are, and when we spoke to Coach Rowland yesterday, he's trying to teach Juju how to roll out and get the ball away, and I think he hit it a little high, but thankfully we got the bounce we needed.
1st and 10, they give it to their running back who goes up the middle. He crosses the 45 down to about the 44, but there is a flag on the play. One on both sides.
Looks like it's going to be in the area of a chop block or a hold.
Maybe all sides. Look like the end on this side kind of flinched a little early. And they're still they waving the flags off. Okay. So waving the flags off, spotting the ball now at the 44, just outside the 44 to be 2nd down and a long 4. They take the snap. He rolls out looking to throw. We hit him.
Oh, nice job.
Thomas Cloud and
Will Watts.
Will Watts. Was that Will? Yes, Will Watts hit on the sack and threw him back for back across the 50 over to about the 48. So he dropped him for a loss of about 8 yards. That'll put it 2nd down now, or 3rd down and 12. The officials are talking on the sideline or in the midfield. And you got to remember, this is probably some of them's first, maybe second game that they've officiated. So there's a learning curve for them and trying to get back into the swing of things. So I have a personal foul against Toombs County, and I've never seen a flag.
There was one that come over here by the sideline.
And Coach Martin is having a discussion with the sideline official, trying to figure out what it was and who was it. So that backs them, or that carries them down the field 15 yards, gives them a 1st down as they place the ball around the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Dodge County. And those are the kind of mistakes we can't make. We had them for a loss, threw them back, and then shoot ourselves in the foot. Looked like he's calling an audible on the line, and they give it to number 1 up the middle. We hit him hard.
Gordon
on the stop. he met him right in the hole and stood him straight up, knocked him back. No gain. So it'll be second down and 10 now for the Indians. 2:32. This has been the longest first quarter.
Well, that clock hadn't run.
I was fixing to say that was 2:32.
In the last 7 or 8 minutes.
They hand it off, give it up the middle to number 1 again, and he gets maybe a yard, 2. Well, I'm marking at their helmets and our feet. Now, that's, just one man's opinion. They gave him 3.5 yards on that carry. So it'll be third and a long 6. They come up to the line, 2 spread out to each side, looking to throw. Got a man open, but we hit him. Hunter Herndon.
Coverage.
Good coverage on it. Hunter Herndon hit him hard at about the 26-yard line. So it'll be fourth down now at about 2. And let's see what they do here on a 4th and 2. Clock finally got down under 2 minutes.
Yeah,
1:40.
It was 2:32 when they got the ball.
Yep. Wasn't much. It was 3 minutes, but they've run a lot of plays in a few seconds. Quarterback keeping the ball is keeping it himself, and I don't know if he got it, Matt.
I don't think so. Logan Landrum and Tank Morse all over him.
He tried that right side and had to go sideways because Tank was there, and Logan Landrum just walked in and really threw him back. This may be one of those credit card moments. They're going to bring the – no, his ticket says going to bring the chains out. He did not make it. Toombs County takes over. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Dogs. They spot the ball around the 20, just outside the 25-yard line.
That was a huge stop by Toombs County.
Yes, it was. And we were talking in the coaches show last night about close first downs to where they take credit cards and they go out there and see if it's past the stick or not. It looked like it was going to be one of those moments. Gavin Hall comes up. He's in the shotgun. Got 2 split to the left. We give it to MacArthur. MacArthur is on the run, but that's bordered on horse collaring. But he did pull him down from behind. I guess he just had the jersey and not the shoulder pads. He picked up about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 now. MacArthur's really running strong here in this first quarter.
We talked about a young offensive line. They've done nothing but get better and better.
Yep. They take the snap, get to MacArthur again, and somebody's getting penetration on that right side of or left side of the line. He's in the backfield about the time he got the ball. No gain. They have lost a half a yard. It'll be 3rd down and a long 3. With 37 seconds and counting to go here in the first quarter. Plays coming in from the sideline. They're moving everybody around. This may be the last play of the first quarter finally. Gavin Hall takes the snap, loses the ball, picks it up, throws again over the head of Cam Robertson and out of bounds. And that'll be 13 seconds. That'll stop the clock. It'll be 4th down now. We're going to have to punt it away with 13 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Just when you thought it was coming to an end.
I don't know what happened on the snap. I saw Gavin picking it up off the ground. If that was on him or the center, but
no, he went back to throw.
Okay.
And lost it, and then had to go back and grab it again. So he just mishandled the ball there. Probably a little damp, a little wet. Got to delay a game.
How are they calling a delay a game now?
Yeah, a delay a game against Toombs County. They're going to move it back 5 yards. And we'll set up and punt it again. Or get ready to punt. They set the ball down around the 27, 26.
That is the 7th Toombs County penalty in this first quarter.
That is not good. We're lined up to punt. They're loading the right side, and we got everybody blocking from the left. Low snap. They're coming, and he shoots it again. And it goes out of bounds around the 38. It'll be 1st and 10 now. They're going to be gracious and give it to them on the 40-yard line. 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Indians of Dodge County. No score here in the first quarter. We've run up and down the field both ways, made a lot of mistakes from both sides. But they have penetrated deeper than we have at this point. They changed their quarterback here. Got a different quarterback in. Put a man in motion. Snap it over his head. It went past the 50, the 45, the 40. And they're going to blow it dead and call a false start. Oh, man. Don't know where that false start come from. Okay. Be nice. 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They just snapped it over the quarterback's head, and he went back all the way back to his 30 before a flag come out and says it was illegal motion or offsides.
Well, I thought he did a good snap. Maybe he'll do it again.
Yep. So let's replay it. Put a man in motion. And everybody's looking at their wrist, whatever that means. They toss pitch it to the back, and we hit him after he goes through the line. Somebody just stood him up, pushed him back. Cam Robertson.
What a shot.
It was. And Cam's not that big of a guy. That'll end the first quarter, finally. 3 hours and 47 minutes later, we are through with the first quarter. It's 0-0. We'll be back here. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Our sole purpose here at the bank is to share our financial knowledge with you so that we can help you grow. Whether it's a savings account, a new home, business and personal loans, or to help finance your children's education. We're here for you. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
The Dogs are the best on the field, and Y101 is the best in the booth. Hi, this is Toombs County cheerleader Ava Bullard. Now back to the voice of the Toombs County Bulldogs right here on Y101.
We're back at Memorial Stadium in Eastman, and a long, lightning-delayed first quarter, sloppy first quarter on both sides. Have Toombs County and Dodge County tied at 0-0. Both defenses are looking impressive. Both offenses appear to be struggling to get whatever they got going. At times, both offenses look to be clicking, and then penalties stalled both drives both times. So Dodge County is going to line up with a 2nd and 14 from the Toombs County 44-yard line.
Johnson brings them up to the line. He gets it to that tailback in the backfield. And is that Will Watts again? No, it was Gage Herndon. Gage Herndon in on the stop. Got him right at the line of scrimmage. May have dropped him for a half a yard. He dropped him back a little more than that. Back to the 42, so it'll be 3rd and about 12. 3rd and 12 now for Dodge County. Johnson bringing them up to the line. He's got 2 split out to each side.
There's a hole.
And got a man wide open. And did he catch it? Looked like to me he trapped it. They're saying he got it.
They saw that but couldn't see the hole.
Yeah, had a hole back here. Had a man get way out in behind our guys because of the hole. And it gives them a 1st and goal from around the 6-yard line. Well, 4-yard line. Okay. First and goal from the 4. They move some folks around. Got a man in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. Give it up the middle, and he goes in for the score. 11:09 left to go in the first half, and Dodge County finally gets on the board and breaks the 0-0 tie. And, Matt, it just seems like we're on our heels here.
There's not a comfort level out there right now, and I'm not understanding why. We looked a lot more comfortable out there before the lightning delay, and it seems like, the offense seems to be in panic or hurry-up mode, so to speak, and they're going for 2.
They're going for 2 in that little crazy setup, and they run it to the right and get in. So it's 8-0. 11:09 left to go here in the first half. We'll be back after this break here. This is the Bulldog football on Y101.
Tired after a hard day at work, or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then go let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers it in a 12-piece and a 16-piece. Go let the friendly folks at Shoney's take the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
It's Football Friday and the Bulldogs are ready to rumble. Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Anna Odom, and you're listening to the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
I'm back at Memorial Stadium where Dodge County is getting ready to kick off to Toombs County for the first time tonight. And regardless of whatever it looked like, Dodge County draws first blood in this contest and making the score 8-0 with 11:09 remaining in the first half. And looking deep for the Bulldogs appears to be Lagonza Hayward and Cam Roberts.
I think that's Williams. Artavius Williams.
That's right, Artavius Williams. Lagonza's up back.
Yep. They're lining it down, and now the coaches they're calling a timeout. Dodge County coaches calls a timeout. So we'll hit another break here. We'll be back here. This is the Bulldog football on Y101.
Tar Land and Timber Incorporated is the first place you should look when you have the need of timber harvesting. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, has more than 35 years experience in timber harvesting and land management. Tommy offers you top prices for all pine and hardwood timber, including poles, logs, chip and saw, and pulpwood. Give them a call at 565-8850 or visit the location at 9505 Highway number 1 south of Lyons. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, proud to serve the people of Toombs County and the surrounding area with the best prices and most professional timber harvesting job.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. In that regard, the Toombs County Bulldogs are massive. Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Marilyn Jones, and you're listening to Toombs County Football on Y101.
All right, we're back where Williams takes the kickoff at the 20, and they blow it dead.
Flag on the play. Guess that. So they kick it off and got a hold against Dodge County. Is that a hold, or did he call it delay a game? He called it a delay a game. How do you get a delay a game out of a timeout? Okay. 11:04 left in the first half. Dodge County 8-0 over Toombs, and if they can ever kick it off, we'll see if we can get back on offense. They backed them up another 5 yards. They'll be kicking from the 35 now. They're lining it down. And kind of Pooch kicks it. Williams takes it at the 25. He's at the 30. The 35, the 40. He's at the 45, the 50. And runs across. They may have run him out of bounds somewhere around the 45 of Dodge County. We'll see where they spot it. This official over here is at the 46. The one on the other side's at the 47. So we'll see where they kind of come together in the middle. They're going to place it on the 46-yard line. So great return, Martavius Williams. Toombs takes over 1st and 10 now. Gavin Hall brings them up to the line. He's got 1 to the right, 3 to the left. And everybody closed in on him. The whole line just looked like they let everybody in, and he had nowhere to go. And they run him back to the 45. They're going to call him dead at the 50, which is a gift. As soon as we get a chance, I want to go down to Scott and see if he could tell kind of what happened on that play. So just be ready, Scott. He brings them back up to the line here again. Takes the snap, throws out in the flats to Cam Robinson. Cam breaks a couple of tackles. He's at the 50 again, and a host of Indians just maul him back to the 45 once again, and he crosses the 50 to the 49. It'll be 3rd down. Scott, what do you got?
On the play before that, while everybody was confused, Gavin went the wrong way with the play. We had a wide to the left, uncovered, and I believe what you just saw was the play we wanted to run previous.
I got you.
Report brought to you by Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
Okay, well, that's that makes a little sense. It just looks like everybody was turned loose on him. Gavin brings him up to the line now on a 3rd down. He's looking to throw, and they're swarming him. He's having to roll out, and he just throws it out of bounds. And we'll be surprised if they don't call that intentional grounding. And they do. Late, but they do. After 10 of the 11 Indians was all going intentional grounding. Yep. That's what he's going to call. Intentional grounding. He's going to back them up. It'll be 4th down, and we'll have to punt it away.
$9:26 remaining in the first half. There's still time to get it going, but we're spinning in the mud right now. Was that a 15-yard penalty, intentional grounding?
No, it was 5 yards from the spot of the foul, and he dropped the flag 8 yards in the backfield, which is not where he was at when he threw the ball. And it should be from where he was at when he threw the ball, which was about the 46-yard line. Here we are to punt. They send in everybody. We finally get a punt off it. Fair catch is called. And catches on about the 33, so the Indians will take over there 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 9:19 left to go here in the first half. It's 8-0. Dodge County over Toombs. And we have just shot ourselves in the foot time after time after time. And I can already look at the demeanor of Coach Marshall on the sideline. He is not happy.
No, he's not. He don't like it when his offense is stalling, and it's just hard to see where the breakdown's at right now. There's a lot of miscommunication, I believe, between the players.
Yep. Johnson back to throw for the Indians, and man, Tank Morris almost picked it off falling backwards. He got a hand on it and just about pulled it in, and it falls incomplete. But man, did Tank just sit back there and wait on that one. He's 2nd and 10 now. They're moving everybody around. They got 2 to each side. He puts a man in motion, and they are going to call motion again. And I finally see, I think what they're calling with that on their up back when or the wide out, he's taking a step forward before he turns and goes. So he's going progress to the line, and that's why they're calling him in motion. I thought that's what he did the last time, and I wasn't sure, but he definitely done it on that one. So he's taking a step up and then turning, and that's where they're getting him calling the motion at. Backs him up 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 now. And the quarterback keeps it himself, goes right up the middle, and nobody touches him till he crosses the 35 up to about the 37. And we got 2 or 3 guys that jump in there and knock him down. Will Watts, Gage Turner. And when our linebackers and secondary guys are making stops, that's not good. 3rd down and 6 now. He picked up about 9 on that. They snap it over his head, bobbling it around, and he finally falls on it. Down back to about the 24. A different quarterback, number 8. 15, Johnson, had been quarterbacking all night, and then all of a sudden 8 has been out there, and they snap it over his head.
Will Watts will get the credit for that tackle for a loss.
They're lining it up to punt on 4th down. And they get it off. And we catch it on Cam Robinson catches it on about the 45, and they blow. I'm not really sure why they did that because nobody called a fair catch. Unless somebody seen something that I didn't see. Scott, did you see a fair catch on that?
I did not, Eddie. Several others did not. It's really hard the way this game is going to really get some type of rhythm going on either side of the ball, offense or defense. As soon as we get a little momentum, it stops with a penalty or something. Sideline Report is brought to you by Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
All right, Gavin takes the snap again, and we hand it to MacArthur, who gets nowhere. And we have had a complete collapse of our offensive line on the last series and in the first play of this series. I'm just not making out what these guys are doing here. Because they're not being overpowered. Dodge County does not have big guys on the line that's just overpowering us.
Looks like they're running maybe a 3-4 type defense. So they don't have many on the line either, but those linebackers are blitzing.
Gavin Hall takes a snap, looking to throw, nobody to throw to, and they finally knock him down all the way back to the 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd down now. 3rd and about 21. .656 left to go here in the first half. Dodge County up on top, 8-0. Gavin Hall bringing them up to the line. He's moving some folks around. He's putting Herndon out on the left. He's got 3 guys out on the right. Got MacArthur in the backfield. He's looking to throwing over here to Gage. Over his head, Gage gets nailed in the back as he reached up to catch that one. Falls incomplete and to bring up 4th down now. We'll have to punt it away again. A good call there. He just threw it a little bit high. Gage couldn't get high enough to get it. Went through his hands.
Juju Cutler back to punt for the 5th time tonight. At this point, with 6:30 left in the first half, Toombs County has 1 first down.
Cutler to punt it away, and gets a high, short punt. It's on about the 45. Does get a Toombs County roll. Rolls down to about the 38 of the Indians. And the officials are calling a timeout. Let's take a short break. We'll be back here to listen to Bulldog football on Y101.
It's back to school time and hopefully back to normal. Well, except at Todd Padgett Housing Center, that is. This is Anthony J. with Todd Padgett Housing Center in Claxton, Georgia, and we just don't do normal. We don't take our homes as the manufacturers would normally send them. We make them stronger and more energy efficient. We have service after the sale with our own team of carpenters, plumbers, sheetrockers, painters, and we get our homeowners pre-qualified before ever sending a deal into the bank. Just not normal in this business. Todd Padgett Housing Center. We put the no in normal.
You're tuned into the best coverage of Toombs County football. This is Janie Johnson, Bulldog cheerleader, and you're listening to the voice of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
We're back at Memorial Stadium in Eastman, where the Toombs County Bulldogs trail the Dodge County Indians 8-0 with 6:19 left in the first half. Both offenses have sputtered. Dodge took advantage of a long pass and 2 drives ago where they were able to punch the final 4 yards out on the ground. Toombs just punted the ball back to Dodge County after their 6th drive of the evening. So the defense is taking the field. Dodge has got okay but not great field position, and our defense seems to be trying their best to keep Toombs County in this ballgame.
They have changed quarterbacks for Dodge County. Again, 15 is back in there now. They snap it, give it to him. He hands it to
number 1, Gordon.
And Gordon fights his way up to about the 40, picks up a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Don't want to go to the locker room at halftime. I'll let you handle that. Here's the snap. They give it to Gordon again, and we got men all over him, but just can't get our hands on him. He goes down the sideline, and we run him out. We had 4 men touch him before he got positive yards.
Cameron facing with a stop.
Finally run him out about the 44-yard line. So enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Dodge County. Johnson takes the snap, gives it a little 18. We hit him immediately.
What a stop.
Thomas Cloud just picked him up and toted him backwards. Dropped him for about a 6-yard loss, but looks like they're going to give him progress back to the line of scrimmage and make it just be 2nd down and 10.
It looks like Dodge County's trying to slow it down a little bit with 5:37 left in the first quarter. Why the clock stopped, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either. He winds it up, so.
But he hadn't started it.
Yeah. Clock guys over here in the booth next to us. They hand it up the middle, and there's just a conglomerate of, it looks like we're playing rugby. Everybody with a red helmet was in a pile pushing both directions. They're going to give him forward progress for the pile. Put it down at the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 now. Johnson brings them back up to the line. They got 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. They trying some long snap counts, trying to get us to move. And they give it up the middle, and we hit him away, but he gets loose and picks up the 1st down, and here we go playing rugby again. Everybody's pushing. It's enough for a 1st down. They get it down to about where are they at? 33. The 33-yard line is 1st and 10 from the 33 now for Dodge County.
The clock has stopped again.
Well, it is a 1st down, so it's supposed to stop on moving that, but it's supposed to start right back up, and it's not. So Johnson looking to throw, going deep, and we all over him. Hunter Herndon was a shadow to their receiver and just had nowhere. The guy had no chance of trying to catch that one. And it falls incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. Now, we hadn't called his name a lot tonight, but if you'll notice, Hunter's guy has not caught a ball. He has shadowed that guy all night long. Done a really good job keeping him out of the game. They give it to that little up back again, and we hit him. Tank Morris brings him down. He drives and picks up a couple of yards. Gets down to the 30-yard line. It'll give him 3. It'll be third down now and 7. 4:22 left to go. And they'll stop the clock again. Dodge County's got a guy down, so they're sending everybody to the sidelines. We'll take a little short break here. We'll be back. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
Back in Dodge County, where Toombs is trailing the Indians 8-0, 4:21 remaining in the first half. It is an extremely long first half. If you were late joining us or thought we'd be late in the game, we should be, but there was about a 50-minute lightning delay a minute into the ball game. We're just now getting into the groove of things. So 4:21, it's a big third down play, a money down for that Red Bullet defense.
It's 3rd and 7 now. Johnson brings them up to the line. Got 2 men split out to either side. Got a man in the backfield, Gordon. And they're getting everybody set in place. And here's the snap. Looking to throw. Wanting to go deep. We stumbled. And he got a man on the fly. He caught it in the end zone in the air. Cam Robertson was all over him and then stumbled. And he got just enough room to get in behind him, laid out, stretched out, and caught it for a touchdown. 4:13 left to go in the first half. It's 14-0. And they're in that same little setup. Looks like they were going to go for 2, and then they have a penalty.
False start on
them. So now it looks like they're going to line it down and try to kick it. They was trying to do a little trickery play. And Toombs County calls a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back here listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town, Doodlebugs. Formerly Pitch and Stitch is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating and see how you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 912-537-8490 or visit them online at riversac.net. License number, Georgia registration CN 3415.
We are excited for another year of Toombs County football. Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Malia Pittman. Be sure to tune into Y101 for all the play-by-play Bulldog football action.
We're back at Memorial Stadium in Eastman, Georgia, where Dodge County, where they were going to attempt to, got penalized. They ended up kicking for the PAT. It was good. Toombs County finds herself down 15-0 with 4:13 remaining in the first half. Eddie, we've got to make some adjustments, and I don't think we can wait until the locker room.
You're exactly right. I know there'll be adjustments made in the locker room. But you're absolutely right. We've got to make some adjustments before we get finished with these 4 minutes, or Dodge County could effectively put this one away early. And we're just not playing with the intensity that we had the first minute of the ball game. And you see this with high school teams, especially when you have to, you're all hyped up, you're ready to play, you play for a minute, and then you got to go in the locker room for 50 minutes. It just takes something out of it.
It does. Dodge County is lined up to kick it off.
Here's the kick, and he pooched it across there, and Cam Robinson's trying to run it down around the 8, 9. He picks it up, gets by a man at the 16, and gets up to about the 17-yard line. So they're going to place it at the 18. Toombs County will be 1st and 10 now from the 18-yard line.
Both teams are headed to the sideline for maybe a breather. It shows that Toombs County still has 2 timeouts left. Dodge County has 2, 3:57 remaining in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 17. It would be nice to see an 83-yard drive to eat up that 3:57, get into the locker room down by a score, get the ball first in the second half with a I promise you, be fired up in the second half.
Yeah, yes, definitely. I can assure you that there will be some discussion on what they have done and what they have not done in this first half. My biggest thing is just the intensity. It's just like they've lost their intensity playing on offense and defense as far as that goes. Defense has kept us in the game, but we've not played to our ability on defense. That we're slipping back into that what we were last week, arm tackling and just reaching the arms out to try to touch somebody. So Toombs County comes up 1st and 10. We got a man split out to each side, 2 men in the backfield, and they give it MacArthur. He goes up the right side, crosses the 20, up to about the 21, so he picks up about 4.5. And somebody's on the ground hollering. Maybe one of ours. Look like it's a cramp, believe it or not. Yeah, let's go to Scott. Scott, can you give us an update there?
That's exactly what's going on. And as a matter of fact, we were talking about this on the way over here today, Eddie, that we've noticed how good the conditioning has been this year for our Bulldogs. And that's actually the first cramp we've seen.
Yeah.
We've seen it out of the other teams, but that's the first one out of our dogs. Sideline report being brought to you tonight by Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
And you're exactly right, Scott. We were talking about that coming over, and but then this has been an unusual first half. We're getting close to 10 o'clock. It should be end of the game, and so these guys are experiencing something that is not normal in our gameplay. So Matt, while they're getting him off the field, he's fine. He's just looks like it's Logan Landrum, and he's walking out on his own. It's just a cramp, but it's muggy out there. It had rained and stopped, and so a lot of different things going on. It's a lot later than normal, and so just a lot of things are affecting our kids a lot different here in this first half. Gavin Hall brings them up, and we got a man split to either side, and they give it to MacArthur again, and they just stuff him in the backfield. He had nowhere to go. And he's slow to get up.
A loss of 6 on that play. It's just
and the officials is wanting to stop the clock, but he's getting up. He's just a little slow.
He's going to have to go out for a play, I believe. He's going to stop the clock on him.
Yep. The trainer's out there with him now, and I think what happened, he just got hit, and they piled in on him.
That defensive end read that play perfectly.
Oh, yeah. So he's going to have to come off for a play. He's fine, walking off on his own accord. So it's going to be third down now, 3rd and 11, because we lost 6 on that. And Kenny calls the timeout. So with 3:30 left to go in the first half, it's 15-0 Dodge County. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
When it comes to saving money while you're shopping, you can really save big at Thriftway in Lyons. Check out these great farm-to-table specials in the produce department. Plump sweet fresh blueberries, 1 pint, $1.98. 5-pound bag creamy russet potatoes, $1.98. Sweet and juicy jumbo ripe cantaloupes, $2.98. 3-pound bag sweet Vidalia onions, $2.98. And vine ripe tomatoes, $1.48 a pound. Come save throughout the store at Thriftway in Lyons.
Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Carly Hackle. Thanks for listening to the home of Toombs County Athletics, WLYU 100.9 FM Y101.
Back in Eastman, where Toombs is trying to mount something, they've got a 3rd and 12 from their own 15-yard line. I do have a scoring update, Eddie. Metter has just taken the lead back over Swainsboro in the 4th quarter, 30-20. Metter lead over Swainsboro.
That's been a good game, and we said that would be. Gavin Hall brings them up on 3rd down, gives it to, not really sure who he give it to, somebody up in the middle. Picked up about 2 or 3 yards. Can you see who was carrying the ball?
I cannot.
4. That is Artavius Williams on the carry. So he picked up about 3. It's going to bring up 4th and 9, so we'll have to punt it away now with 3:13 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah. Pretty good,
And looks like Dodge County may have called another timeout.
They did. They wanted to stop that clock with the ball.
That's their last one now. So
Juju Cutler coming on the punt for the
6th time.
6th time.
Yeah. All right. Hey, this is the 6th punt.
6th punt, correct.
Oh, we got too many men out there. They're trying to get one off. And we line it down to punt it away now. He's going to be punting from about his 5-yard line, and we get a flag. Delay a game against Toombs County.
I don't know how you get a delay a game on that's twice on a punt.
It's twice coming out of a timeout as well. That's what gets me. Now he says illegal substitution, but that's not the motion that he's signal that he's given. So you can run a man off the field, you just can't run one on the field. They blocked it. They blocked it out of the back of the end zone, and that'll be a safety. 3:10 left to go in the first half, and we just give up a safety on a blocked punt. And it just goes from bad to worse, Matt.
And they get the ball back.
Yeah, we have to punt it back to them or kick it to them, whichever. Scott, what's the atmosphere like on the sideline?
Right now, and actually, Eddie, it kind of looks like they're scrambling, to be honest with you. I did speak with Logan. He was on the sideline getting his leg worked on, and it was just a cramp. And he actually, believe it or not, told me that's the first time he's ever cramped. I have a hard time believing that. Sideline report has been brought to you by Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
All right. Well, it just goes to show these guys are usually in pretty good shape. So not surprising to hear one of them say they've never had a cramp in a game situation. I'm assuming. I'm sure he's experienced them in practice. We're getting ready to punt it away now. We have to punt it from the 20-yard line. And this for Sleuth punting?
Yes, for Sleuth, Caden Versluis, senior.
Okay. Well, here we are to punt it away, and he gets off a little sideways punt, and they catch it down right at midfield. And so now Dodge County will take over 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line with 3:04 left to go in the first half. 17-0. Dodge County up over Toombs. And it just seems like the first half just keeps dragging on.
We can keep from giving up the big play.
They had a man lined up over the line of scrimmage. They toss it out to about the 40-yard line for a completion. We hit him hard, knock him back, but it'll be 2nd down and 2. Johnson brings them back up to the line, gives it to that little back up the middle, and he fights his way across the line of scrimmage enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 now from about the 39, maybe the 38-yard line. 2:30 left to go here in the first half. Johnson brings them up, got 3 split. He keeps the ball himself, tries to go up the middle, and we hit him with a host of guys. And ball comes out, but they done blew it dead. He picked up maybe 2.5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and a long 7. And now they've got a guy down. No, that's us. We've got a guy down. 1:59 left to go in the first half. We'll take a break. We'll be back here. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
When it comes to salads, the fresher, the better. That's why at Zaxby's, we don't make your salad until you order it. Try our brand new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, juicy tomatoes, crispy Santa Fe tortilla strips, and our new Southwest ranch dressing. It's big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. The new Southwest salad. Get it fresh, get it customized, get it made to order. For a limited time, only at your neighborhood Zaxby's.
The Sandwich Shop, located at 213 Green Street in Vidalia, has all your fresh homemade sandwiches. Amy and the gang can fix you a sandwich with over 20 different varieties of sandwiches, from the common BLT to a Philly steak and cheese. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Give them a call at 537-9263. Hope to see you there.
It's Football Friday and the Bulldogs are ready to rumble. Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Anna Odom, and you're listening to the voice of Toombs Bulldogs on Y101.
All right, we're back in Eastman where Dodge County came out and handed off to Gordon, who went up the left sideline and appeared to have gotten in the end zone, but there's a flag on the field. And the way it's looking is it's going to be coming back at possibly a hold.
Yeah, it was definitely a hold on that corner over there. The receiver had him pretty much tied up. One of them old tricks where you grab the jersey and bring him close toward you and try to hide it, but he definitely had a hold to him. So they're going to bring it back, and it'll be just replay the down.
They lost a yard on that.
So, yeah. Should lose the down. It'll be 2nd down and a long 8. They give it to a little up back, and he dances his way across the 40 down to the 35, keeps moving, and he'd finally run him out of bounds somewhere about the 36, maybe. Yep, around the 36. So now it'll be third down and about along 3. Oh, 133. Clock stopped. I don't know why. The running play. He's looking to throw again. We got a man all over him, and he avoids our guy in the backfield. Will Watts was all over him, and he just stepped the opposite direction and went down to about the 30, maybe the 29. He's close to a first down. It'll be 4th and 1 now. And they're going to go for it here with 1:04 left to go in the ball game, or the first half. They hand it up the middle, and he gets the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Indians. They placed the ball at about the 27-yard line. Clock's running. 53, 52, 51, 50. Johnson takes the snap, and we all over him again, and he avoids another tackle in the backfield and runs up for his life, picks up a couple of yards there, and Versluth knocked him down. But once again, Will Watts had him dead to right in the backfield and just let him get away. And we got another guy down. Don't go to Scott again. Scott, is this appears to be another cramp?
That's exactly right. We are running really late tonight, Eddie. We should be on the way home, actually, about now. And so the kids have been out here for a long, long, long time. And they're eventually going to cramp up, and that's what you're seeing. Will Watts had the guy in the backfield there, had a sack in his hands. You got to hand it to the quarterback. He is a big, tall, strong kid, and he just escaped from Will Watts in the backfield. Sideline report has been brought to you by Orthopedic, Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
Okay, that was actually Logan Landrum that is down with the cramp. He got up on his own and took about 2 steps and went right back down. That cramp just not letting him go.
So now he's cramped.
And the trainer there is working with it. We got about 35 seconds. We're going to keep it here. About 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. I tell you what, it may take a minute. Let's go to the station for a ID break, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
This is TCB Broadcasting's 100.9 FM, WLYU, Lyons, Georgia. Country Legends, Y101, The Fox.
All right. It's going to be a 2nd and 9 play for Dodge County as they line back up on the ball. And Toombs defense needs to dig deep, Eddie.
Yeah, they do. Johnson brings them up to the line, got 2 split to either side, looking to throw again. And right across the middle, threw another strike and another touchdown for the Indians.
He's eating our secondary alive.
Yep. And this is what we did not expect. Did not expect them to come out and throw the ball. And they have ate us up. Here they are, this little weird going for 2 again. And got a man in the back of the end zone. And it's complete. So with 26 seconds left to go in the first half, it's 25-0. Dodge County all over our Dogs. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, calls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Taylor Hutchison, and you're listening to the best sports broadcast team in this area, the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs, Y101.
All right, we're back at Memorial Stadium in Eastman. My brain's clogged up. It's late. Where Toombs is back down big now, 25-0. The worst thing that could have happened is the last 7 minutes they put 3 scores on the board, and they realize the dogs are cramped, they're tired, and they're taking advantage of it.
They kick off to us, and Cam Robertson picks it up and dances around a little bit and gets up to about the 33. And we'll take it over 1st and 10 with 13 seconds left. Got another one down, cramping, and I have never seen us cramp like this. Can't tell if that's, I don't really know who it is. It's just Matt, just seems like what we have talked about last night with the coaches and what we talked about all the way down here is, something we don't see much of is our guys cramping up. And here in this first half, we've dropped like flies here in the last few minutes.
I think that possibly the humidity, it's a grass field. We practice on grass, but we play on turf. But when you're in practice, you get those water breaks every 15, 20 minutes. This clock operator that stalled the game for an additional 20 minutes with not knowing what he's doing has kept the Bulldogs out there longer in Dodge. They got a little bit more depth than we do, but I don't see them switching out a whole lot other than their quarterbacks. I see they switch out the quarterbacks and their running backs a pretty good bit. The Gordon kid is the one that's really hurting us on the ground, and that 16 is he's throwing it all
Johnson,
over
15 right Johnson.
So it's you get a little frustrated because you know what we're capable of, and we're just not playing Bulldog football right now. We have at times. Again, we've got a very young team, but we can only hold on to being a young team for so long. The time don't stop. Time don't stop because the team's young. You gotta get out there and get after it. And I believe we're just as good as these guys. But right now they realize they found our weakness. Our secondary is a little young, and he's hit 3 wide open passes in the end zone.
Yep, exactly. And we're just gonna take a knee on this one with 13 seconds, and we take the snap. Gavin goes down, and that should be the last play of the first half. And we head toward the locker room. So we're gonna take our halftime show. Enjoy that, and we'll be back at the end of it, and we'll give you a little bit of a synopsis on the first half, and we'll get into the third quarter. So. Enjoy halftime show. We'll be back in the third quarter. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Change. It's one of the things that's constant in our lives. Political change, virus challenges, and even the crazy weather changes we have here in South Georgia. This is Anthony J. with Todd Padgett Housing Center, and we know that there are just some things that shouldn't change, like doing what you say you're going to do, exceptional customer service, and most importantly, quality service after the sale. If you haven't had this experience in the past, come see us today in Claxton, Georgia, and let us change your mind on how buying a home should be. Todd Padgett Housing Center, changing the manufactured home industry and doing it with good old-fashioned South Georgia customer service.
The Todd Squad is making history again at Todd Padgett Housing Center. Not 1, not 2, but 3 in-house licensed professionals here to assist you with all your financing and housing needs. You wouldn't go to a dentist for an eye exam, so why would you go to someone who is unlicensed for mortgage advice? Come to Todd Padgett Housing Center today and see us at 5260 Highway 280 West in Claxton, Georgia, or simply give us a call at 912-732-1466. Todd Padgett Housing Center. All your housing solutions under one roof.
Appling Healthcare, your newest provider in Vidalia, are now accepting patients for the bi-weekly weight loss appointment program. Nurse practitioner is now treating patients 2 years old and up. Their primary care services include chronic disease management, physical exam, acute care, patient education, health maintenance screening, and disease prevention. Make an appointment today at 912-705-4905, located at 1702 A Meadows Lane in Vidalia.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overhauls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons. Tarland and Timber Incorporated is the first place you should look when you have the need of timber harvesting. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tarland and Timber Incorporated, has more than 35 years experience in timber harvesting and land management. Tommy offers you top prices for all pine and hardwood timber, including poles, logs, chip and saw, and pulpwood. Give them a call at 565-8850 or visit the location at 9505 Highway number 1 south of Lyons. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tarland and Timber Incorporated, proud to serve the people of Toombs County and the surrounding area with the best prices and most professional timber harvesting job.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your leading contractor for turnkey civil construction services in our community. We have been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and can attest to the morals instilled in our youth by the coaches and the staff of the Toombs County school system over the years. If you are interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at www.mcclendenenterprises.com. When it comes to serving their community, you can count on Georgia Pine Straw. They've been the leader in the pine straw production since 1987 and are proud supporters of our local athletics. Remember, hard work and dedication always pay off. Georgia Pine Straw also provides land and timber management and reforestation of timber and cut pasture land. We set our standards high to far exceed yours. Georgia Pine Straw, the natural choice. You can contact them at 912-526-4459 or on the web, pinestraw.com.
Welcome to the Toombs County Halftime Show. This is Matt Lynn. Hopefully you've enjoyed the first half of tonight's ball game in Eastman against the Dodge County Indians. Toombs County is bringing on an onslaught of a new offense under offensive coordinator Logan Daves. It's going to include a lot of running and a lot of passing, and with a quarterback like Gavin Hall, hopefully they're extremely successful the rest of the way through the ball game. While we're at halftime, let's bring up some other Toombs County sports. Currently, the Toombs County softball team, under the direction of head coach Hayne Bryant, who also coaches Toombs County baseball, they're currently 5-1 on the season. 6-1 if you include a Wheeler County blowout. And now that they are 1-0 in the region after an 11-2 win over the Swainsboro softball team yesterday at the new Toombs County softball complex. To talk about how their season's going in the region open and win, head coach Hayne Bryant. All right, coach. I was just discussing how you won 11-2 in your region opener against the Swainsboro Tiger softball team. 5-1 and 1-0 start in Region 2AA is not quite what everybody probably was expecting. What's different this year than last year's team?
Well, I tell you, we do have a bunch of young girls that had a fresh mindset coming in, and they're used to winning. They've won the last 2 middle school championships, so they have an attitude that they're going to go out there and they're going to win. So taking that mentality, not only in our games, but in our practices, everything that we do, we have a we want to win mentality. So I think that bringing that to the table has really helped us out.
Swainsboro, they looked like they were going to be possibly a team that was going to be competitive this year in Region 2AA, and I'm not saying they're not, but to open up in the region with an 11-2 win kind of made a statement. Our only loss this year is to an extremely tough Bryan County team. They're usually in the Final Four in the single A bracket every year. But other than that, I look at the scores. You knocked off out of 6A Richmond Hill 11-2, tough Pinewood team 11-7, Washington County 17-0, and then you got don't get any easier. You got higher classifications in Effingham County coming up. And then back into region play with Bacon, Jeff Davis, and East Lawrence coming right up.
Yeah, I tell you what, Matt, we did our schedule a little bit tough early to try and see what we're made of. We throw in a couple of games that we think that we're going to win, in like the Washington County game. But I tell you, our region is really tough. So we're just trying to schedule games that prepare us for our region play. But the last night, the Swainsburg game, Swainsburg is a very much improved team from what they were last year. They do have a pitcher that went up there and she threw 2 pitches for strikes, kind of kept us off balance early, but then we kind of figured it out and started putting the ball in play and putting some pressure on them defensively. But we really swung the bats pretty well yesterday in the 5 innings that we played. I think we had 11 hits. Three of those came from Zaya Griffin, who hit 3 doubles last night, and all 3 of those balls were absolutely smoked. And then Nora Grace Mercer also had, I think she was 2 for 3 with a double and a triple last night. So we really started barreling balls up and putting pressure on them defensively.
I see this next week is a bit of a home stretch, non-region contest against, again, a strong Effingham County team. And then we're back at home Tuesday against Bacon County, and Thursday we're at home against a tough Jeff Davis team. With the week full of home games, any look at making up the game that was canceled from last week?
No, probably not. The only one that I would try and make up is Bryan County, but being that they're on quarantine, now we're going to be able to make that up. I mean, if you look at our schedule, we're pretty much packed. We only have 1, maybe 2 weeks that we don't have 3 games already in a week. So, yes, next week is going to be tough, but I tell you, like I said, we got that Effingham game scheduled on Monday to help prepare us, to get us back on track for that Tuesday Bacon game. And then we'll have a practice in between Bacon and Jeff Davis to fix a few things if need to be fixed before we take on Jeff Davis on Thursday.
Well, that Jeff Davis and Bacon County games, those are going to matter of fact, your whole week is going to be nothing but competitive matchups. I thought you've done extremely well in playing the upper classifications and winning against the upper classifications. And that's just not something we're typically used to seeing from the softball program. And it's nothing against the girls that have played, but I'm so excited. And I know everybody else is really excited with the early success, especially with as young as your team is. And, you kind of got the chatter going that, maybe hopefully Columbus bound.
Absolutely. That's one thing that I wanted to take on is that it's a challenge. When people see Toombs County, we want to leave no doubt in their minds that we're a softball program now. And that's just that's not a 1-year thing. That's going to be forever. I hope that's what, anytime that you think about Toombs County softball, you're like, wow, they've got a good program. It's not just necessarily about what we do in 1 year. It's going to be a multi-year process. And our girls have really bought in. I tell you, we work so hard at practice. They come out every day and they get after it. So, we try to make it fun for them as much as we can. But, again, it's a business, and they come out and they go to work every day.
Well, I can imagine how much fun it is right now with them starting the season 5-1 and then knocking out that first region win to give them a little bit of a boost. And Coach, I always enjoy talking to you. You're one of my favorites, and I am just so excited about what you guys got going on in that softball diamond. And you got a big week this week. Thankfully, it's at home. We're going to try to catch all 3 of those and see what these girls are all about. A lot of us hadn't had I haven't had a chance to get there and see them a whole lot, but man, if I ain't excited to try to get out there and spend my money at the gate to get in and watch them girls perform.
Yeah, come on. And we bumped our game times back. All our home games should start at 6:00 this year. So hopefully it gives people time to get off of work and be able to make it to our games. Those 6:00 starts at home.
Well, Coach, good luck. Congratulations on the 5-1 start. And I will touch base with you next week. And hopefully when we talk, it's an 8-1 start.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Coach. Again, congratulations so far to the Toombs County Diamond Dogs and the Lady Diamond Dogs, rather, and Coach Brandt on their 5-1 start and their first win in region play. Looking at the last year's team that finished 12-14 and made the playoffs and really had a good year compared to years past, that Lady Dogs didn't pick up their 5th win last year until September 2nd in a 17-to win over Dublin. And their first region win was September 8th against Swainsboro, 7-6. So congratulations. It's an exciting time to be involved in Toombs County sports all the way around. The baseball team last year, under the direction of head coach Derek James, made the first playoff appearance since 2017 season when the Bulldogs went to the Final Four. Coach James is working extremely hard, not just during baseball season, but all year long, to make the Bulldog baseball team a better baseball team. And just like Coach Brandt said with his softball program, to complement Coach Richie Marsh's football program, Coach James is building a softball program, has built a softball program that continues to get better. And the young kids that make it from the middle school are, they're brought in with a good group of upperclassmen every year, it seems, and expect big things out of Toombs County sports. It's just an exciting time to be a Bulldog, regardless of whatever your sport is. Well, hopefully you're enjoying the first half of this ball game. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going back live at the stadium, Memorial Stadium there in Eastman, and we'll give you the second half of the Toombs County Dodge County Indians 2021 season opener for the Toombs County Bulldogs. You have been listening to the Toombs County Halftime Show here on Y101.
Change is one of the things that's constant in our lives. Political change, virus challenges, and even the crazy weather changes we have here in South Georgia. This is Anthony J. with Todd Padgett Housing Center, and we know that there are just some things that shouldn't change, like doing what you say you're going to do, exceptional customer service, and most importantly, quality service after the sale. If you haven't had this experience in the past, come see us today in Claxton, Georgia, and let us change your mind on how buying a home should be. Todd Padgett Housing Center, changing the manufactured home industry and doing it with good old-fashioned South Georgia customer service.
The Todd Squad is making history again at Todd Padgett Housing Center. Not one, not two, but three in-house licensed professionals here to assist you with all your financing and housing needs. You wouldn't go to a dentist for an eye exam, so why would you go to someone who is unlicensed for mortgage advice? Come to Todd Padgett Housing Center today and see us at 5260 Highway 280 West in Claxton, Georgia, or simply give us a call at 912-732-1466. Todd Padgett Housing Center. All your housing solutions under one roof.
Appling Healthcare, your newest provider in Vidalia, are now accepting patients for the bi-weekly weight loss appointment program. Nurse practitioner is now treating patients 2 years old and up. Their primary care services include chronic disease management, physical exam, acute care, patient education, health maintenance screening, and disease prevention. Make an appointment today at 912-705-4905, located at 1702 A Meadows Lane in Vidalia.
Tar Land and Timber Incorporated is the first place you should look when you have the need of timber harvesting. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, has more than 35 years experience in timber harvesting and land management. Tommy offers you top prices for all pine and hardwood timber, including poles, logs, chip and saw, and pulpwood. Give them a call at 565-8850 or visit the location at 9505 Highway number 1 south of Lyons. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, proud to serve Toombs County and the surrounding area with the best prices and most professional timber harvesting job.
Get on into Woody Folsom Ford and start one up. Go ahead on, y'all. Start one. The trucks have started delivering trucks, Ford trucks, to Woody Folsom Ford. Truckloads of F-250s and F-350s have arrived. F-150s, too. We also have over 80 pre-owned Ford trucks. Ready to rock, ready to roll.
Guess what? All new and nearly all used vehicles come with a free lifetime powertrain warranty. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. This is Woody, and I sure do appreciate you talking to us.
Kevin here, and we have over 180 pre-owned vehicles from nearly all manufacturers. Ford, Chevy, Ram, GMC, Land Rover, and more. Many more. Ain't nothing to it but to go on and do it.
Need service? Our Quick Lane does your service work right the first time. Better get to Bexley and Woody Folsom Ford and start one up.
Membership supply. See dealer details. Boom, chaka-laka-laka.
Come check out these great deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers. Get the 1-gallon Chevron Delo diesel motor oil for $13.99 or the GTX Ultra Clean motor oil for $3.99. Get the 3-piece Flow Tool Super Trio funnel set or the heavy-duty cloth-like shop towels, both for $3.99. Or get the Napa Diesel Exhaust Fluid Depth, only $8.99. And finally, get the little tree air fresheners for $2.49. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers.
Okay, we're back at the end of halftime here, back in Eastman, Dodge County. We got about 5 more minutes left here in the halftime. Band's just making their way off the field. Toombs County's band performed tonight. Sounded really good. From what we could hear of it, they go to the other side, so it's hard for us to hear. Dodge County had their band on the field, so those guys are making their ways off the field now. And so, Matt, you had a chance to run down and stick your head in the locker room, I'm sure.
I did. There was
don't repeat what you heard, but
well, there was a lot of yelling, but it wasn't coming from the coaching staff. It was the players yelling at themselves, trying to motivate themselves. They realized they're 4 big plays away from being in a tie ball game. They realized the adjustments that need to be made. But the game it's an awkward game tonight, and the long second quarter, hour-long second quarter was brutal. The clock operator definitely didn't help us, and I know that we're not going to blast referees on here, but he didn't help stopping the clock everywhere from the 12-minute mark to the 6-minute mark. So those kids were out there for an extremely long time. Almost a full football game worth in the first half. So they started cramping. They got a little lazy. They acknowledge that. They realize that. And, they're not throwing in the white flag yet, Eddie.
Oh, no, never. Coach Marsh is definitely not one that would accept that, or and I know he doesn't. His players are not that type of players, so they're not going to give up. They're going to fight and do what they need to do to get back in this game and make the adjustments that they need to make. We've always, I guess you'd say always, last season we were, seemed to come out in the third quarter always better than we did to begin the game with. And I think a lot of that could be attributed to the coaches in the halftime and, the pep talk they give them. And like you say, the pep talk that the players give themselves.
All right, a little bit of an update on some scores. Friday Heritage is up on Sherwood 42-0. I'm not 100% sure if that's a final yet or not. I'm waiting on a return for the Metter score. I don't have an update on Bacon County. Whoever was reporting that game didn't update me the way they should. That's just my luck for this evening. But the Metter Tigers are still holding on to a 30-20 lead over Swainsboro, and that game is in Metter tonight. So, and I don't have an update on the Robert Toombs Pinewood Christian game. If anybody can text me with that score, I want to know how that game's going along. And we're going to, because of that long second quarter and the long lightning delay, we're going to bypass the Friday night scoreboard show tonight. I know everybody's going to be hot, tired, and exhausted and ready to get into bed. So we're going to make up that Monday. We'll have a date and a time. We'll put out on Facebook what time we'll go ahead and do that. And by then we'll have all the updated scores. And, this week we're going to preview the Tattnall County game. Matter of fact, I just got a text from Coach Fitz. He helped me out. He heard me struggling a little bit. So the final in Metter is 32-20, Metter over Swainsboro, and Pinewood is up over Robert Toombs 56-8, and that game was played in Lyons tonight. So not good news for Robert Toombs, but good news for our neighbors over in Metter. And I know our region foes over in Swainsboro are going to get better. That Metter team's a tough team. They come in ranked number 4 in Class A. And you expect Metter to put a run in for that Class A state championship. They have a long road. That Class A is small schools, but they're talented. You've got the Dublins and the Brooks counties and Irwin counties. I don't know where they find I don't know what they put in their water down there, but they might have 32 kids on the team, but most of them are 6'6", 280 pounds, and run a 4.40.
Exactly. An update on the Bacon County game. So there was a rain delay, but they're losing right now. I'm not really sure. That's from the play-by-play guy for Bacon County, good friend of mine, Travis Peavy. And they actually were not broadcasting that game tonight. So they had some technical difficulties, it seemed like. So they were not broadcasting, but he's keeping up with the score. And so they kind of got in the same deal that we've been in. They're in the third quarter, and as late as it is.
It's going to be a long night for several of us there.
It could be. Could be.
So teams are starting to take the field. They've got 2 minutes to warm up. Eddie, you want to get a word from our sponsors? We ain't got to sponsor them a whole lot through the game tonight, and I do want to throw a lot of love out there to Todd Padgett Housing Center in Claxton and Spivey Orthopedic Clinic and
Vidalia.
Yeah, it's in Vidalia, and of course the TTS Plantation. They big sponsors of ours, and if I'm missing anybody, I'll get you in the second half. I hope that I'm calling a lot of folks in the second half. And Palmer and Associates, they're one of our biggest sponsors, and definitely appreciate everything they do.
Yeah, get out and support these folks that help sponsor bring this broadcast to you. And so let's take a little break. They're about to get loosened up here, and we'll be back with the third quarter. So we'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia has been serving its community for over 15 years, and they have a combined experience of over 55. It's the only true locally gas service in town, and they're not only operating Monday through Friday. If you need them on the weekends, they'll be there too. From gas logs, fireplaces, stove, and propane services, Patriot Gas is the only choice. That phone number is 537-1943, or you can visit them in person at 209 Green Street in Vidalia or on the web at patriotgasco.com.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. In that regard, the Toombs County Bulldogs are massive. Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Marilyn Jones, and you're listening to Toombs County Football on Y101.
Back at Memorial Stadium, where Toombs County finds herself down by a bunch, 25-0, 4 scores, and safety and 2 2-point conversions have added to an aggravating, so to speak, night. We felt like we've played enough to compete, but we find ourselves behind 25-0 and having 8 possessions in the first half and only 1 first down. That's not going to get it done. That's not going to get it done at any level. Coach staff knows that. Hopefully they're making their adjustments at halftime. Teams are back on the field. Referees are getting on the field. Our quarterbacks are loosening up, and we're about ready for some football, Eddie.
Yeah, we are. And again, during halftime, we had a little rain sweep through, a little light rain while the bands were out there and doing their thing. And so that's just about stopped now. Looking back across the field, the lights don't really see any rain right now. So that's all kind of dissipated and should be dry for the remainder of the game. Looking at the radar. So we got our quarterbacks are out throwing. Their quarterbacks are out throwing. The rest of the teams down in the end zones trying to high step out, high step around, and looks like the Bulldogs are taking the back to the sideline again.
Ready to get it going. It's been a long first half, and let's hope for if it's going to be as long, then I'd like us to be on top 28-25 at the end of the second half.
Exactly.
Gavin Hall's got a strong arm. He's got some good receivers. I know they're tired. Outside the Benedictine scrimmage, this is the first live action they've got since that spring game. And, he showed you can throw the ball. And even though Dodge County, I'm not hats off to Dodge County. They're as advertised as a number 9 ranked team.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like we, outside the 4 big plays they had in the first half, and big plays, what you need to win ball games. But without those 4 big plays, I believe we're right there with them. We definitely got to get the offense going.
Yeah, we got to get offense going. We got to lock up on defense again. Where we toward the end of the first half there, we got back into that routine when we were trying to arm tackle, and so I don't know where Toombs County they're just now trying to take the field. Dodge County lined up and ready to go, so at least we get the ball coming in to third quarter here. So we're running left to right. If you're looking at your radio, we'll be headed left to right on your screen. And here gets a little pooch kick, and we pick it up around the 20, up to about the 30, and it goes down there. And it'll be 1st and 10 from around the 30-yard line.
Trying to see who that was on the return.
I think it was Artavius Williams, but I can't really tell. I believe it was 4.
Well, here we go with the 29, I believe is what it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to put it at the 29. 1st and 10 from the 29. Gavin brings them up to the line in the shotgun. And we got movement and flags. Not the way you want to start the...
I want to remind everybody it's time for the Toombs County Bulldog Drive for Dot. If the Bulldogs score a touchdown on this drive, Dot Transportation will donate $250 to the Toombs County Booster Club.
Yeah, thank you to them. That's a huge commitment and one we need to score on. We throw it out to the flats, and pass is complete. Number 6, Hayward on the reception, picked up about 7-8 yards, maybe. It'll be 2nd down and a long 2. Gavin brings them back up to the line. We got 1 man on each side, 1 man in the backfield, and they hit him time he hit. Gavin handed the ball to MacArthur. They hit him immediately and drove him backwards. And let's see where they marked the progress here. They are going to be generous and give him line of scrimmage as the forward progress. It'll be 3rd and about 4 now. Gavin takes a snap, looking to throw. Pocket collapses in on him, and he has nowhere to go. And, one thing you got to say, Dodge County, when they get somebody stood up, the whole team comes and sticks a helmet in there. They swarm the ball. It'll be 4th down now, 4th and 8. And the Bulldogs now will be punting away.
The Dodge County defense has found something. They are collapsing that pocket within just seconds. Hey, good punt by Versluis.
Yeah, he gets a good running start there. It wasn't very high, but it took a good bounce. And down it at the 34-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 34 now for Dodge County. Yeah, you're right. Something on that line, they run like a 3-4 defense, so there's not many lined up right on the lineman, but they're shooting those gaps with the linebackers, and it seems like they're sending 7 people every play, and it's just too much that our 5 guys can't handle their 7. We'll go 1st and 10 now for Dodge County. They give it a little up back, and he gets up the middle, crosses the 35 up to about the 37.
Herndon and Lane on the stop.
Herndon and Lane in on the stop. Tank Morris went down. Looked like he's trying to cramp up. He's sprinting around because he don't want to go off the field. Well, he jumped up pretty quick.
Cam Faison checking into the ball game at safety.
Now Herndon dropping back to safety. They hand it off to the back up the middle, and Hunter Herndon has to run him down at the 50-yard line. Finally get him down at the 48, and it's a first down for Dodge County.
They have changed their formation, and they have loaded up some big boys in the backfield, and I believe that Dodge County's idea right now is to grind this drive, kill that clock, and I believe they feel like they can win with 25 points and to keep the Bulldog offense off the field.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're just trying to run behind some big guys, and quarterback keeps it, goes up the middle down to about the 45. Gage Herndon and Tank Morrison on the stop. 8:35 left to go in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, we in a late game, had a lightning delay.
I believe that's going to be a false start on Dodge County.
Yep, well, a penalty flag. Gonna back them up 5. Puts them back second and 12.
A lot of penalties on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Some other sponsors we've got is Georgia Pine Straw, Applin Healthcare, G. Marie's and Lions.
Quarterback across the middle, complete to number 10, and Hunter Herndon and number 1. Trying to remember who. Lane. And on the stop, it'll be third and a long one. And they give it back up the middle. Their little back runs through there, Thomas Cloud. Rides him down to the ground, but it's after he picks up a first down and gets the ball down to around the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Some of our other sponsors, Alston Saw Shop, Palmer Associates, Reedy Creek Meat Company, Stevens Truck Center in Santa Claus, Roxy's Diner, Sherry's Barbecue, K&K Septic, and Dean's Tire.
All right, they take the snap, give it to number 1 again, and he goes around that right side, and he picks up 8-9 yards, maybe enough for a first down. He is, and they're kind of just running at will now. Matt?
Dodge County, they realized they were fortunate to come out 25-0 on top. They realized the Dogs, with their cramping, they're tired. It's been a long night for them. They got a big backfield right now, and I believe they're just going to try to cram it down our throats and kill the clock at the same time. They're doing a good job of it right now.
They hand it up the middle again, and we just can't get them down. Hunter Herndon in on the stop again. He had him wrapped up there around his ankles. Was Lane again. 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
Gain of a yard?
Yeah, gain of about a yard. Be second down and 9.
Look like a long yard, to be honest.
Yeah. Quarterback looking to throw, got a man across the middle, in and out of his hands. He had to go down to try to get it and couldn't hold on to it. It'll be third down now, 3rd and 9.
It is not too late for the Bulldog Red Bullets to bend their back. They've done it all night. They've done an excellent job. Despite the score, they've done an excellent job. They've kept Toombs County in the ball game. So maybe they got 2 more big ones in them right here. Just some money down for the defense.
They're moving people all around here.
Gordon takes the direct snap.
Direct snap. Tries the left side. Dances through. He just keeps slipping through our fingers. And Lane and Herndon again on the stop. But he picks up a first down. And they spot the ball down and around the 6-yard line. So it'll be first and goal now from the 6 for the Indians of Dodge County.
First and goal from the 6.
Dodge is starting to slow the game down a little bit, let that clock tick a little bit. I was wrong about Gordon being back at quarterback.
Yeah, they've got another number 2.
And, big hit by Tank Morris.
Yeah, Tank really hit him as he danced across close to the goal line, but he knocked him back. He got down to about the 3. It'll be second and goal from the 3.
Down at the 3-yard line. Second and goal from the 3.
Dodge County now still keeping everybody in tight. They got a man wide out on each side, but keeping these guys in here tight. They give it to Gordon again. He tries the left side and goes in for the score. 5:22 left to go here in the third quarter. And Dodge County now is up 31-0. And here's that goofy little lineup they got where they put the center and the holder and the kicker over to one side and everybody else over to the left. Let's see if they're going to go for 2 here. And now they finally move everybody back and place it down and going to try to kick it. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up. And the kick is good. 5:22 left to go in the third quarter. It's 32-0 Dodge County over Toombs. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your leading contractor for turnkey civil construction services in our community. We have been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and can attest to the morals instilled in our youth by the coaches and the staff of the Toombs County school system over the years. If you are interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at www.mcclendenenterprises.com.
Hey Dog fans, this is Camille Collins, cheerleader for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Follow the Dogs all season long right here on Y101.
We're back at Memorial Stadium in Eastman, where the news is not so good right now for the Toombs County Bulldogs. They found themselves down 32-0 with 5:22 remaining in the third quarter. Dodge County just had a 11-play drive covering over almost 70 yards, putting it in the end zone to put themselves up at 32-0.
Here's the kick, and he finally gets off a kick that's not just on the ground. One of the up men takes it, and we got another guy down, rolling around, and you can tell it's cramps. Man, we're dropping like flies.
That was Hayward on the return.
Toombs will have it 1st and 10 from about the 37-yard line or so. And I want to check in with Scott down here. I know this is probably another cramp, but kind of give us a read on the sideline there.
Well, Eddie, it's really not a cramp. They're looking at his knee. That's number 12. He actually ran into our own ball carrier on that play, and that's why he's down. So the trainers are over there checking his knee out at the moment. On the sideline, they're really trying to get something together here. The Bulldogs have just been lost since we came out of that lightning delay. We have not been able to get any momentum going on offense at all. Nothing cooking. And I know the adjustments were talked about in the locker room. But we just haven't seen them come to the field yet. Maybe we will on this next series. They're huddled up over here with Coach Marsh, and they're having some serious discussions about what they're going to do on the next series. Sideline Report is brought to you by Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
All right, we'll keep a watch on the knee issue. So we'll take a little break, and we'll be back. Here's the Bulldog football on Y101.
Come check out these great deals at Toombs Auto Parts and Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers. Get the 1-gallon Chevron Delo diesel motor oil for $13.99, or the GTX Ultra Clean motor oil for $3.99. Get the 3-piece Flow Tools Super Trio funnel set or the heavy-duty cloth-like shop towels, both for $3.99, or get the Napa Diesel Exhaust Fluid Depth, only $8.99. And finally, Little Tree air fresheners for $2.49. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts and Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealers.
Do you need custom printed t-shirts? Let Sign and Stamp Solutions design team help you create custom t-shirts featuring favorite photos, business logo, or school mascot. If you can think of it, we can put it on a t-shirt. Come visit us in our retail location at 33 Southeast Main Street in downtown Vidalia. Catch us on Facebook or visit us online at www.signandstampsolutions.com. Make Sign and Stamp your home for solutions offering top-of-the-line products and services.
You're listening to Bulldog Football right here on WLYU 100.9 Lines. This is Bulldog cheerleader Kinsley Davis. Catch every Toombs County football game here on Y101.
All right, welcome back to Eastman. The injured Bulldog, Jacob Edwards Sr., is being taken off the field to be evaluated on the sideline. Bulldogs take the field, and Gavin Holm was out there with two receivers, one receiver on each side, and appears to be two in the backfield with him.
Yeah, a little bit different set for us. He's still in the shotgun, and we give it to Williams again. And he tries the right side and picks up 3 or 4 yards, maybe 3. You'll put him up to 35. So it'll be second down and short 8, long 7.
The ball's on the 34-yard line. Second and 8.
Toombs County now back down on the line. Gavin looking to throw, gets it out to number 6.
Lagonza Hayward,
and it's enough for a first down.
And Lagonza picks up a Todd Padgett Housing Center first down.
There you go. Moves him up to about the 46. They'll move the sticks. And we'll line it back down again. Maybe that's the spark that we needed.
They sent the house after Gavin on that.
Yeah, they did. They sent it every time. Take the snap, give it to Williams, and he just sticks his head in there and might have got back to the line of scrimmage. I think he's going to be lost a yard or so. Yeah, it's going to be second and a long 11.
16 Smith on the stop. Lost of about 2 that way.
Hey! Gavin brings him up to the line now. We got one man out to the right, 2 to the left. They bringing everybody again. We're doing a better job of catching that, but Gavin's running for his life back there. And he's trying to make something out of nothing, and they just all over him, punishing him. Running back to about the 25-yard line. Let's see where the officials sort out and say that his forward progress was. Yeah, they push him back. They actually spot the ball on about the 33. So it's third down now. And McCray. That's a ways.
In the first half, the Bulldogs had 16 carries and minus 4 yards.
Wow. Gavin Hall with the snap. Throws out to Cam Williamson, and it falls short. And it's incomplete. It'll be third down now. Or no, to bring up fourth down. We'll have to punt it away. We got a penalty flag. And we got a personal foul on both sides. So that'll offset, and they'll just
Play it again.
play again.
.252 remaining in the third quarter.
We're getting set to punt it away again. We line up to punt it away. And they send everybody. Gets off a really good punt. High punt. Excellent punt.
Punt by Juju.
And it runs back to about they're going to call it out around maybe the 16. Got a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what this is. False start, Toombs County. They're going to make us punt it over. That'll bring it back. We'll have to punt it again.
A lot of penalties on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah. 2:52 for the 9th minute. Left in the third quarter. And here we are ready to punt it away again. And they don't send as much pressure this time. They get off a pretty good punt, but it kind of dies dead. Help them out because it only goes down to about the 37, 36-yard line, where before they would have been down at about the 16. So that's netted them 20 yards on that penalty. The Indians come back to the line. Got two men split out to each side. They give it to the man up the middle. And Gage Herndon, who had him around the legs.
Well, there's a fumble. It's a Toombs County Bulldog.
Toombs County come up with a fumble recovery. He fumbled the ball. I didn't even see the ball come out. But we come up with the ball, number 59, I believe it was, for Toombs County, coming up with the fumble recovery.
Dalton Meeks with a huge fumble recovery.
So 2:10 and counting left to go in the third quarter. And Toombs County comes up 1st and 10 now from around the 31-yard line. And the officials blowing the whistle, and now he's going to finally let them snap it off. Gavin Hall on the shotgun, put a man in motion. He's running the pitch with
Tamarian MacArthur.
MacArthur. I about said Usher again. Force I have it. And he picked up, maybe 2 yards, maybe 3. It'll be second down and 10 now as he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. .124, 123 left to go here in the third quarter. We get it out to Hayward, and he gets close to a first down, but he's going to be about a yard shy to get that change to move. We needed about 2 more yards. 58, 57, 56. Time counting down here in the third quarter. 32-0. Dodge County has been all over us tonight. We take the snap, give it to MacArthur, or Williams, actually. He tries the right side. We put the ball on the ground, but they officials say it's down. So the clock trying to run down here in the third quarter. It will be 4th and 5, I guess, for Toombs County. Gavin Hall looking deep. He's going deep to Gage Herndon and just overshot him in the end zone. Gage was laid out far as he could go and just threw it out the back of the end zone, and that will end the third quarter. We'll go into the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldogs football on Y101.
This is TCB Broadcasting's 100.9 FM, WLYU, Lyons, Georgia. Country Legends, Y101, The Fox.
When it comes to serving their community, you can count on Georgia Pine Straw. They've been the leader in the pine straw production since 1987 and are proud supporters of our local athletics. Remember, hard work and dedication always pay off. Georgia Pine Straw also provides land and timber management and reforestation of timber and cut pasture land. We set our standards high to far exceed yours. Georgia Pine Straw, the natural choice. You can contact them at 912-526-4459 or on the web, GeorgiaPinestraw.com.
We are excited for another year of Toombs County football. Hi, I'm Bulldog cheerleader Malia Pittman. Be sure to tune in to Y101 for all the play-by-play Bulldog football action.
We're back in Eastman for the final quarter of the Toombs County Dodge County ball game. Toombs County just went for it on fourth down. Really nothing to lose in a 32-0 ball game. Gavin Hall overshoots Herndon on the deep route, and I believe Herndon had a step on the defensive back. But Dodge County takes the ball back over, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Had to start this fourth quarter. 32-0, Dodge County up on top. They kind of in the same formation, split 2 to each side, got a man in the backfield, direct snapping, and they give it to number 4 on an in and around, and he's got some opening. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. Herndon trying to run him down and pulls him down from behind, but not until he crossed the goal line. Hunter Herndon was running as hard as he could to try to catch him, but he couldn't catch him before he went in the end zone, and it'll be a score for Dodge County. 11:44 left to go in the ball game, and that was about a 76-yard run. 74-yard run. Brings the score 38-0. And just to, and it's hard to compare game to game, but just to show you a little bit of how bad we're out of sync, we played Benedictine 27-7 last week.
And well, it was 0-0 with about 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, and just have totally fell apart here in this game tonight. Everything that could go wrong has went wrong. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 11:44 left to go in the ball game, Dodge County up 39-0. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Need a loan? You're always on the winning team with First Franklin. Come see the friendly Franklin folks in Vidalia or apply online at www.1ffc.com. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
This is Bulldog cheerleader Taylor Hutchison, and you're listening to the best sports broadcast team in this area, the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs, Y101.
Memorial Field, and I believe Toombs County was going to be penalized 15 yards on the horse collar in the end zone. So it's going to pin Toombs back deep with 11:44 in a 39-0 ball game. Dodge all over Toombs. If there's anything that we need to be playing for now, we have not been shut out in the Marsh era.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to get something on the scoreboard here. The closest anybody came to shutting us out when Metter beat us 2-3 years ago, 14-3 at the pit.
Here's the kick, and Cam Williamson takes it at the 10, and he's up to about the 20, still fighting. The second and third and fourth effort this kid gives has been tremendous tonight. So he got up to about the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Bulldogs. And so, guys, we're in the fourth quarter. We can start thinking about players of the game. So as we go through this fourth quarter, kind of see who stands out to you.
We're going to have a timeout.
And Dodge County's going to call a timeout, so we'll take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Our sole purpose here at the bank is to share our financial knowledge with you so that we can help you grow. Whether it's a savings account, a new home, business and personal loans, or to help finance your children's education. We're here for you. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
The Dogs are the best on the field, and Y101 the best in the booth. Hi, this is Toombs County cheerleader Ava Bullard. Now back to the voice of the Toombs County Bulldogs right here on Y101.
All right, we're back from our timeout. Toombs is taking their 12th possession of the night from their own 21-yard line.
And we're lining it up. We got one out to the left, two out to the right. And we give it to MacArthur up the middle again, and he picks up 2 or 3 yards. It'll be second down and about 7, as they're going to give him about 3 yards on that run. Second down now. Gavin takes the ball, gets a little quick pass out to the flats, and we got a man. He's I don't even know who it is. Caught it, but he's up to the 40 to 45, and they run him out of bounds. Was that Cam Robinson?
Lagonza Hayward. And that is a Todd Paget Housing Center first down.
It is a first down. First and 10 now. Gavin Hall brings them up. We split 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And we give it right up the middle. And MacArthur, enough for another first down. He goes right up the middle, crosses the 45, the 50, down to about the 46, 47-yard line. Kind of in between, 46 and a half. It'll be first and 10 now for the Dogs, and we finally got a little driving going. Handed it in the middle again to MacArthur. And he's down across the 40, down to about the 38. Picked up, 7, maybe 8. Yeah, 7.5. It'll be second down and a long 2, short 3. We're trying to get everybody put in the right place. We got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. One man in the backfield. Gavin takes the snap, gives it to MacArthur again. And he gets down to about the 47. Might have picked up a yard. It'll be third down and a yard or so. Nine minutes left to go here in the ball game. 39-0. Dodge County up on top. Toombs County is driving. And we've got an offsides encroachment on the defense. And that's going to give us a first down. Keep this drive going. Maybe before the end of the ball game, Scott can find his way down to the cheerleaders and band and maybe get an interview with one of those young ladies. Or they've done a tremendous job trying to keep the spirits up here. We take the ball. Gavin pulls it as they hit MacArthur, and he goes around the right side. His helmet comes off.
He'll have to come out for a play.
He'll have to come off for a play, but
that first down was a Todd Paget Housing Center first down. Or at least we got a few of them.
He picked up about 2 on that. It'll be second down and 8. Long 8.
Juju Cutler coming in at quarterback.
Cutler in at quarterback now. Cutler to throw. Throws it to Gage Herndon, and it's complete. And Gage gets down to about the 22-yard line, close to another first down, and it is.
That is a Todd Paget Housing Center first down.
And the Bulldogs actually putting together a decent drive here.
That was Cutler's first career varsity completion and pass attempt.
Gavin Hall back in, looking to throw, throwing across out in the flats, and got another man. He's open. That was Versleuth. And brings the ball down to about the 17-yard line. So it'll be second down now and about 5. They give it to Williams up the middle. And he may have got a yard. It'll be third down. Third and long 4. He got maybe a half a yard out of that. Gavin Hall coming up in the shotgun. Got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's got Octavius Williams in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Got a little bit of time. Going in the corner of the end zone. And Gage Herndon made a beautiful catch, but they say it was just out of the back of the end zone. He went up and got that over the receiver, made a one-handed catch, but come down out of bounds. Beautiful catch, though.
It was. And Gavin threw it about the only place in the stadium that the defender wouldn't get it.
Fourth down now. We do an in and around with Gage. And
that didn't work.
It didn't work. They read that right off. And he tried the right side, maybe picked up a yard or so. But we turned it over. 5:45 left to go in the ball game. And drive that we had looking pretty good on. We have turned it over now. Back to Dodge.
That was Toombs County's longest drive of the night.
By far, yeah. Absolutely. And probably the most offensive plays we had at any one drive. Dodge County takes a timeout, so we'll take a break. 5:13 left to go here in the ball game. 39-0. Dodge County's up. We'll be right back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Tired after a hard day at work, or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then go let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers it in a 12-piece and a 16-piece. Go let the friendly folks at Shoney's take the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
It's Football Friday and the Bulldogs are ready to rumble. Hi, this is Bulldog cheerleader Anna Odom and you're listening to the voice of Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Back to Memorial Stadium in Eastman. Dodge County takes over. It looks like they got some substitutions in there.
They had it up in the backfield, and we just get all over him. Gage Herndon picked him up, laid him on the ground. Let's go down to Scott. I believe he's got maybe the band director with him there. Hey, Scott, I think he's got a little technical difficulty there. We'll try him back in a minute. And so 4:40 left to go here in the ball game. Dodge coming up. New quarterback in there, and he was trying to get around the corner, and we run him all out of bounds and got a flag, and it may be a face mask because he did rub his arms, his fingers across his face mask. So let's check that penalty. Scott, what do you got down there?
Well, I'm going to be talking here in just a few minutes with Noah Bullard, the director of the Marching Redcoat Band. He wanted to get them fired up down there for a little bit, but he'll join me here on the sideline in just a couple of minutes.
All right. Penalty there. It's going to be a face mask, and it was unintentional. He was trying to grab a hold to him and just grazed him, but they marked him the long one off. Giving him a first down after the 15 yards, moves the ball out to about the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 now. 4:22 left to go here in the ball game. Dodge coming up, got two split out to either side, and one man in the backfield. They give it to him, and we hit him hard and drive him back. Host of Bulldogs in there. Logan Landrum and Will Watts in on the stop. It'll be 2nd down and about 12 yards to go. They take the snap and try a little in and around, and we eat him up right there. And so let's go down to Scott. I believe he's got Mr. Bullard with him now.
Director of the Marching Redcoat Band, Mr. Bullard, good to see you here at the ball game tonight, and sure wish we had a better ball game to talk about. But we've talked to the coaches about what the players have been doing, through the summer and the spring, getting ready for the start of the season. But we haven't talked to you about what the Redcoats have been doing. A lot of Redcoat fans have been forever. What have you guys been working on through the summer, and how's it looking?
Well, Scott, we've been working really hard. The kids have been working really hard since the middle of July. We came to band camp, and we started working on our halftime routine, the drill, the marching routine, and the music. And a lot of those kids came out and worked really hard. We've been going since school started, and actually trying to get ready to learn and travel with the football team and come to the football games and perform a good halftime show.
I know they have to be excited to finally get the season underway so they can get on the field and perform. First home game is coming up next Friday night. Anything special you're planning for that?
We're just excited to perform for the home crowd, and the kids are really excited about getting out there and showing what they've worked on and all the hard stuff that they've accomplished.
Well, we really appreciate the job you're doing with the kids, and thank you so much. And we look forward to watching these Redcoats march at every ball game this year. All right, you guys have a safe trip back. Eddie? Sideline Report is brought to you by Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
All right, thank you, Scott. We're glad to have had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Bullard about the band and the kind of job that they're doing. So Toombs County had a penalty, and they marked it off, and then Dodge County had an incompleted pass, bringing up 4th down. So now they're going to punt it away with just under 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. And he gets off a high kick, end over end, and we call for a fair catch at the 45 and make it safely. And Toombs County now will take over 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line with a minute and 35 seconds left to go in the ball game, and clock is still running. and we just don't have any urgency to get a snap off.
No, we're about to the point. It's time to start focusing on the Toombs County home opener next week against the Tattnall County Battle Creek Warriors. And there's nothing going right for Toombs tonight. They're a better team than what they played. Dodge County, hats off to them. They're a great program. Suffered a loss of a head coach, that resigned right before the spring game. They put together a coaching staff. They've got some athletes, and they came in ranked number 9, and they showed why they're ranked number 9.
Absolutely. Gavin Hall with a pass attempt to Hunter Herndon, and it was in and out of his hands. Brings up second down now. And the Dogs on second down. Gavin's looking to throw again, pulls it down and goes off the right side. He's at the 50, goes for the corner, and I believe he may have gotten the first down as he goes out of bounds just around the 45-yard line. Let's see where they spot that. Let's check it here because it's going to be close. Yeah, they're going to mark him short by about a yard. So, 10 seconds left to go in the ball game, and unless we get it snapped off here in a hurry, this will be the last play of the game. And Hall going deep, and it looked like it may have been picked off. He was going for Gage Herndon, and it fell incomplete. That will end the ball game. Dodge County has come in here or we've come into their place and they beat us 39-0. So we'll be back to wrap it up right after this. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Well, the fall is around the corner, so come on down to the creek and stock up your freezer with our family box specials. Keep up with our weekly specials and sales through Facebook. Locally owned and operated, located at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia, Georgia, Monday through Friday from 9 till 5. Or give us a call at 912-386-4625. That's Reedy Creek Meat Company at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia, Georgia. And we hope to see you there.
Need a loan? You're always on the winning team with First Franklin. Come see the friendly Franklin folks in Vidalia or apply online at www.1ffc.com. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in Dodge County, where the results aren't great tonight. Toombs County falls 39-0 in its 2021 season opener. The first season opening loss for Coach Richie Marsh since taking over the Toombs County Bulldog program. Don't let it deter you. The Bulldogs will get better. They are better than what they've played tonight, and I promise you there's one man right there in the middle of that crowd that will take full responsibility, as he always does, but not necessarily all on him. There's a lot of factors, the lightning delay, the 1 hour long second quarter. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but he's not going to make excuses. He knows they got to get better. And, that's why we schedule these tough teams in non-region to get better. And we know where the Bulldogs stand now. They've got to get better if they're going to make a run for one of those 4 playoff spots in Region 2.
You're exactly right, Matt. They, nothing seemed to go right tonight after the lightning delay that we had. And so, it's just one of them things, and it's adversity that you have to get over and work through. And like you said, the coaches will take the blame that goes with them, and I'm sure these young men that will do the same thing. And come Monday, everybody will have their hat on straight, and they'll be ready to get ready for Tattnall County. So we're talking about the player of the game, and we were, a few names mentioned. Will Watts had a real good game tonight. Tate Morris had a good game, but I think he got outvoted on this one. But me and Scott both think that Hunter Herndon is the player of the game. He had a tremendous game. Played with all his heart, and so congratulations to him. And these other guys, they've all played very well. So don't think just because we single one guy out doesn't mean that the rest of them didn't play their heart out, because they definitely did. So let's was trying to see if Scott was going to be able to get a word from Coach Marsh over here next to the fence, but I think he's got Hunter down there with him now. So let's go down to the sideline there.
Okay, I'm going to run him down and try to get a quick comment from Coach Marsh. Coach Marsh, not quite of a long meeting at midfield tonight after this one, but definitely not the way you want to start this season. Your assessment of tonight's game?
Oh, I don't really have an assessment. I mean, we got whipped. So we got to go back and figure out what we got to do to get better.
Do you think the lightning delay had anything to do with it?
No.
So you're not one to make an excuse. I can see that now. We just did not perform.
No, that's exactly what it was. Me, when you get beat like this, that's on coach. Got to take responsibility for that. We just got to get in there and get to work with them and make them better.
Coach, you've got Tattnall County coming to town next Friday night. It's going to be our home opener of the year.
Yes,
are we ready?
We're going to be ready.
That sounds great.
We're going to be ready.
Go Dogs.
We got a lot of work between now and then.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Safe trip back home.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there you go. Eddie, that's 2 Friday nights in a row. Coach Marsh has not been a happy camper, especially tonight, because this one counts. And it's a tough pill to swallow. That's what they told them on the field out here. But find out, build themselves on their performance and fix it. That's exactly what they were told at midfield. Sideline report being brought to you by Spivey Orthopedic Clinic.
All right. Well, that you heard it straight from Coach Marsh, and you called it, Matt. He's not going to make an excuse when it's like this. Just as he said, it's on the coaches, and they'll take that responsibility and figure out what they need to do to make it better.
I love that man. I wish I could have played for him back in my younger years. I love what he stands for. I love what he believes in. And if a team was 0-10 just with his principles and his philosophies and his attitude towards making football players into great men, then we're winning anyway.
Exactly.
We're going to be better. We're not going to be an 0-10 team, but we do got a lot of work to do. I will say the statistically, it might not look great, but I believe Gavin Hall got better as the game got along. He realized he didn't have a whole lot of time. He realized they were sitting the house at him. It's his first career varsity start. Like I said, he's had other varsity experience and some mop-up roles. When you give him time, he's going to thread the needle like he did in the spring game against Wheeler County. They figured our offensive line out quick, and just the same as offense found out the secondary, and at halftime they spoke of it. It wasn't that it was poor defensive play. It was misreads on the defensive backs. They're going to look at that film. They're going to get better. A lot of these guys, this is their first career start. Williams, Laganza, Gavin Hall, pretty much the whole offensive line.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see where the season's going. It's going to be a long ride home. This one hurts. But it is what it is. We're 0-1, and that's that clock says 0, so it's on to focusing on Tattnall County.
That's right. You're exactly right. So I want everybody to just stay tuned with us. And okay, Scott's got one more he wants to get to before we get out of here. Let's go down to him.
Sorry, guys. I know you're ready to go. It's late. We're all tired. But I ran into an old friend of mine here on the sideline. This is Coach Cornelius Bullard. A lot of Toombs County Bulldog fans will remember you back in the day.
Yes, sir.
You showed out on the field a little bit as a Bulldog back then, and I've really had the pleasure of calling your games. It was really great. You don't remember participating in shaving my head in the locker room, but you were there. Coach Bullard, yes, now that you're a coach, you're leading these young men. You performed very well in your career in high school. What is your assessment of where we're at tonight?
It was a minor setback tonight. You know what I'm saying? The guys have got to come out and work a little harder next week. We just sort of got off track, but it's nothing that can't be fixed.
Absolutely. I heard what you told the players at midfield was grade yourself on your performance.
Right.
And then fix it. I love that.
Yes, sir.
All right. You guys got a lot of hard work ahead of you this week. We got Tattnall County coming in next Friday night. It's our home opener.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be ready, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
Guarantee it. Go Dogs. Good to see you again, Coach Bullard.
Yes, sir.
All right. There you go. The Spivey Orthopedic Sideline Report. And it's great to see some old dogs on the sideline coaching these days.
Yeah, it is, Scott. I remember the first game he played defensive end, and I thought, who is this guy? As a ninth grader. he was a mountain then. And so we had the privilege of watching him all those years ago and playing his high school career here at Toombs County. And what I like about it is we got guys that played for us, have come back and is coaching now here at home. And that makes a big difference when you have that, because they had values and morals instilled into them, and now they're back doing the same thing with these young men, and it really speaks a lot to what Toombs County football program has been over the years. So, Matt, I think that's going to wrap us up for tonight. We've done about all we can do, said about all we can say. So we're gonna get on out of here, and we'll listen to the sports each day during the week. You'll have little snippets comes in and out, different things. It'll be about the different teams that are playing, the girls softball, girls volleyball, along with the football program here. So just stay tuned to Y101 for all of that, all the coverage that we'll have on them, and then we'll be back in the Booster Stadium. Booster Stadium, the Pit, next Friday night against Tattnall County. Will be our first home game, and so we're looking for a huge crowd to come out and be a part of that. So for Scott Crabb on the sideline, for Matt Lynn, this is Eddie Toole. We will see you next week in Booster Stadium. You've been listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
You've been listening to all the Toombs County High School football action. Tonight's game was brought to you by Tarland and Timber in Lyons, All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, People's Bank in Lyons and Vidalia, First Franklin Financial in Vidalia, Thriftway, your Galaxy Food Store in Lyons,